Okay, so excuse me. I don't know where that came from. So what I want to do is just go over the example on page 585. That's the last thing for this section, and then we only have one section left to do after that. So it says, find the mass of the sun using the Earth's orbital radius and period of revolution. Now, if you look on your sheet that I gave you, it has the orbital radius for the Earth. It has that the orbital radius is 1.49 times 10 to the 11th. So that's the R. R is 1.49 times 10 to the 11th meters. So basically, that is the distance from the center of the Earth to the center of the sun. Doesn't really look like the sun, but that's the sun. Period. We'll get to that in a minute. So what I would put here is 1.49 times 10 to the 11th cubed. My G is 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11th. Mass of the sun, that's what I'm trying to find. And this is the math that would have been done to figure out what the mass of the sun was, over 4 times pi squared. So now we need the period. All right, so we need to think about what is the period of one orbit around the sun. Period is 365.25 days. That's how long it takes for the Earth to go around the sun. 0.25, that's why we have leap years. It takes 365 and 1/4 days for the Earth to go around the sun. That's why every 4 years we have an extra day in the year, because we have to make up that 1/4 for the last 4 years. So the problem is that period needs to be in seconds. I know you love me right now. So let's do the math over here. 365.25 days times, there are 24 hours in a day, times there are 60 minutes in an hour, times there are 60 seconds in a minute. So that should work out 365.25 times 24 hours in a day times 60 minutes in an hour times 60 seconds in a minute. That is 3155600. So this is how many seconds there are basically in a year. There are 31,557,600 seconds. Now they put it in scientific notation, so they round it off and they make it times 10 to the 7th, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care whether you use the whole number, but don't just round it off to 3.2. Notice they put quite a few decimal places in here. When they did that on purpose. All right, so whether you use the whole thing, 3155600, or you use it in scientific notation, whichever, squared. So the only thing left is mass of the sun. So I would do this divided by this, then I'd multiply by 4 pi squared, then I would divide by 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11th. And you get that the mass of the sun is 1.97 times 10 to the 30th kilograms. Now we already knew what it was because we had the table, but I'm saying this is the math that they did in order to come up with those tables and in order to figure those things out, okay? So I'm going to give you a few to try, and we will have finished the first section of chapter 12. There are only 2 sections in chapter 12. It's not a long chapter, and there's not a lot of math to do in section 12.2. There's only 1 section of math. So not that much longer before a test again, sorry, and I haven't even looked at the test you wrote yet. I'm getting there, sorry. My plan was to mark them today, however, I woke up with a migraine, and so I didn't get it done. So, and by today, I mean Monday, because that's when I'm recording this. So I will talk to you again soon, and we will start into section 12.2 next time.